Imagic will spend $2.5 million promoting Atlantis on TV.
So you created Atlantis for Imagic?
I was at Atlantis. The skies above the underwater city filled with Gorgon attack vessels. 3 sentry posts fought desperately, but they were no match for the Gorgon death rays.
But you're here. I thought the Gorgons destroyed everybody at Atlantis. Ah!
We did! Atlantis by Imagic is for Atari and Intellivision systems.
Hey guys, Puppy back again today. Very excited to be starting off my newest series here on Old Guys and Old Games, where I'm looking at all the different games from the Imagic Atari 2600 library. I'm going to do these games all in alphabetical order, so we're starting off with one of their absolute top-notch games, the second biggest seller they had at 2 million copies, just over, and that's Atlantis. You see it right there, right? Fantastic game, sort of like a shooter from down below as you're protecting Atlantis, the city of Atlantis, from the incoming Gorgon fleet as they fly by in orbit and get lower and lower each time. They're trying to destroy the parts of your city, and you're trying to protect it for as long as possible. But anyway, this game was created, designed, and programmed by Dennis Coble. Dennis Coble was one of the original founders of Imagic back in the day. He left Atari along with several others. Some also left Mattel to form Imagic. And when he was over there, he was actually the vice president of software development, but at the same time, he wanted to keep his fingers into the programming, so he didn't want to become just a manager, so he did do some games. He did not only Atlantis, he did Shooting Gallery, he did Trick Shot, and he also did a little game called Solar Storm. And I'm going to be looking at all of these games in this series. I'm really looking forward to doing so. Anyway, you might have heard of a game called Atlantis 2. Yes, there was a contest for this, a huge contest where somebody was going to be winning $10,000, and a few people were going on a trip to Bermuda to have the final contest. And to make a long story short, because I'm going to talk about it more in my next video, because yes, I am even going to include Atlantis 2 and other unreleased prototypes in this series of games. I like to do so much. If the prototype is playable, I'll gladly do it. But anyway, yeah, there's so many people who were so good at Atlantis, they had to make an entirely new game, which was much more difficult and such, and that's where we got Atlantis 2. But anyway, that's a story for the next video. In the meantime, let's get over and take a look at Dennis Coble's Atlantis. Here we go.
Leading the pack will be Dennis Coble's Atlantis. In May, Coble has a prototype ready.
All right, here we are. This is Atlantis right here, guys. You can see that you have ships flying by in 4 different levels. Basically, the ships will come on the screen at the uppermost level, and every time they do a flyby, they'll go down 1 level to down at the very bottom when they can attack your city. So what your city is composed of is 3 different guns, 2 angle guns that you see on the side, and 1 in the middle that fires straight up. So you just use your joystick, your controller. If you just hit the button, it fires straight up from the one in the middle. If you push towards the left, you fire from the left-hand gun, right-hand gun, but they fire at an angle. They're much more difficult to hit with those guns. That being said, the point value is like 100 points for every ship that you hit, but it's double if you shoot from the angle guns to the side. There's also going to be a fast one that goes by, and that one is smaller, but it's just like a smart bomb when you hit it. It gives you 1,000 points, but it also destroys everything else on the screen, so it's really kind of neat. The gun that's in the middle is also sort of like the controller. It's called the Acrocalypse or something like that, and it's the controller for your shield. So as long as that exists, none of the lasers that you'll see coming out of the enemy ships, the Gorgon ships, will hit anything in the city, okay? It has to take out that center gun first. Once that's gone, you have to fire from your angled guns out of the side, and it's a little bit more difficult. Every 10,000 points, you get 1 item back. So usually it's the gun. It comes back in that order, unless you're gonna have a really, really good run. Yeah, you'll see as I play. We're gonna start her off here. I'll do as best I can. The game ramps up in difficulty quite quick. I'm happy to get 20,000 points. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, right on. Let's do it. Here we go. Okay. So I'll just take the one out to the middle. Actually, you know what? I get twice as many points by doing it this way. And you can fire 2 at a time. Uh-oh. Nice. See, I got 1,600 points. Oh, still going. Took him out of the middle, so I got 100 for him. We'll test that again here. See? There. There's that fast one. And man, big blow up, and I got 1,000 points for it. Uh-oh. Oh, look at that. I got him before he get in to get... The laser was there, but... Oh, I lost my center gun. But I have over 10,000 points, so I'll get it back. Ooh, that was lucky too. Oh no! Getting a little fancy with my side shots, frankly. Oh, nice! Beautiful. Oh, I got over 20,000. Oh, he took out one of my things, though. I got my center gun back. Beautiful. Oh, no. Over 30,000. Hey, center gun back again. Nice. Ooh, that was lucky. I must have hit a fast one as it right on the screen. Oh! Wow, did we get lucky there? Oh no! 2 things left. 1 thing left. That's it. Look at the flying saucer go up the middle. That's pretty cool. We'll get onto that in just a second as well. You might recognize that flying saucer. It also flies away in the Intellivision version. And you could also use it to defend your city in the Intellivision version. Not here. You have that center gun instead. But yeah, we'll talk about that here in just a second. Let's get back over to the other screen. 47,900. I'm pretty happy with that score. Let's get over to the other screen here. There we go. And that is Atlantis for the Atari 2600. Now, I said I'd talk about that because that ship that flew away, they decided to make that part of a longer story, and the sequel to this game is Cosmic Ark for the Rob Phillip made Cosmic Ark, which I will be doing very, very soon here in the series, Old Guys and Old Games, as I go through the different Imagic games of the 2600. But next up, of course, we're going to have to talk a little bit more about that infamous game that's extremely expensive. There's less than 100 of them supposedly in existence, and that is Atlantis 2. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for spending a little bit of time with Coco and I here today as she reached out and tried to scratch me all the time. And we will see you in the next episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. See you soon.
Papa
Take care.
Pete, Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. If you have any...
Hey, this is Ferg from the Atari 2600 Game by Game podcast, and you are watching Papa Pete, the Old Guy Gamer.
What the hell?